I wonder what it would feel like for you if we thought of disease in a different paradigm, in a different way. It costs the corporate world billions, absolutely billions of pounds for sick leave. It is costing the NHS £1 trillion a year with chronic disease. Now, if we can bring in that personal development into the corporate world, how much would it save the corporate world?
When I took the course with Penny, it was beyond my expectations, honestly.
I always shied away from pain or disease, but now I think it's whole encompassing. It's all holistic. It's all complete.
So I had big stomach issues for probably 2 years. I was on 20 milligrams of omeprazole twice a day. I'm now on 10 milligrams per week.
It gone beyond the body aspect, the mental aspect, the emotional aspect.
I've had a couple of doctors ask for information and have read a couple of my case studies and have used it with their clients.
Once the meta came into my life, that's when I understood that meta completes any modality that you are using.
So I'm Penny Kroll, and I'm the founder of International Meta Conscious Academy. I've been doing this for over 18 years. I've been trained as a hypnotherapist, NLP master, EFT master, matrix re-imprinting. Meta is based on the embryology of the body and the mind. Here at Meta Consciousness, we guide people to understand their innate healing abilities and understand the root cause of that disease process. There is no resistant client. So when a client comes to us and they don't want to die, are they being resistant? No, they're just fearful.
My name's Veena Aurora, and I currently am living in Kenya, Nairobi. For 30 years, I worked in the school setting as a special needs consultant. 2016, I trained in EFT, Matrix. When I worked initially with my clients, I always felt I needed a deeper understanding of the emotions, a deeper understanding of when it's in the physiology, the symptoms, and that always connected to the root cause. And now, as an Imca coach, I work as a practitioner, helping young adults to create health and vitality.
Not every modality is a one fit for all. We all are so different. Our behaviours are different, our sufferings are different, our pains are different. It's really important that we find the right path and the right solution map for our clients.
My name is Hala. I've been working with athletes for 10 years. I used to work in corporate life. It was really boring, but I used to study psychology. I was interested about the human design, psychology, body language, and all of this stuff. And I studied NLP and hypnosis and a lot of things beside my job. I was so interested in athletes and sports. So I became a mental coach for national teams here in Egypt. And now I'm using the Imca with athletes for their injuries and what they are going through. One of my athletes, he used to have an ACL injury. I dealt with his injury with EFT and Matrix and releasing techniques. We didn't know why he kept being injured on the same knee. We figured out that it was related to his coach, that he kept being overwhelmed and he wanted to fill his expectations, and he used to make him feel not enough. So he kept being injured on the same knee until we figured out what's going on, and in his rehabilitation, it was faster than before. ACL takes around 6 months to recover. He recovered in 3 months after figuring out his overwhelming emotions and what is related to his coach and what really happened and caused the injury.
Chronic disease is possibly creates the most suffering in the world, whether it's mental or physical. There is no difference. It's simply how people express their trauma. And a trauma can be something that's fearful, survival, something that's dramatic in our lives, something that we don't have a strategy for. Organisations and the corporate world is becoming more and more aware that mindfulness is needed, better care in the workplace, less stress. If we're just going to work like little rat race, getting up at 8 in the morning, commuting, going to the workplace, coming home, more and more people have had mental illness, breakdowns, suffering again from all these diseases that I've mentioned already. Think about how it affects your colleagues at work, how it affects your family, the carers, how it affects other people if you're suffering mentally or physically, and if you want to take back your own power, back your own health, back your own love, back into your own body and reawakening who you were born to be, then please come to the website imca.info for a free 20-minute, no obligation consultation with myself or one of my coaches. And I look forward to connecting with you.